Hi there, welcome to Entrepreneurs.ng. Today, we'll talk about how to conduct a feasibility study for your business. A feasibility study is a process during which the viability of a business idea is tested. A lot of aspiring entrepreneurs get excited about their conceived ideas and just venture into businesses without a second thought. You've heard before that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, yeah? The same should be applied when considering a business. You must always probe the viability and sustainability of an idea before pumping your hard-earned money into it. A feasibility study is part of the information in your business plan, but not every business owner can conduct a feasibility study by themselves. This video provides information on the steps to follow when conducting a feasibility study for any business idea you conceive and its types. So, why do you need a feasibility study? Before we go into the steps you need to take to conduct a feasibility study, let's explain why you need one. A feasibility study improves the focus of the team. It shows you whether to proceed or not. By analyzing various variables, the success rate is increased. It helps to identify a valid reason for carrying out the project. It assists in project decision making and discovers new opportunities. Alright, let's look at the steps in conducting a feasibility study. Step 1. Conduct a preliminary analysis. You can call this a pre-feasibility study. This helps you determine if you need to carry out a full-blown investigation. Before you spend time and money conducting a feasibility study your target market to determine if there is a need or demand for your idea. If you discover there is, you can then proceed to study the idea in depth. If otherwise, this is where you bid the idea goodbye and move on to the next one. To find out if there is a demand for your idea, you can do a keyword search for your idea online and pay attention to the results. If a lot of people are into the business, it means that there is a high demand for the business. On the other hand, your idea may not have been explored by many because it's your invention. However, you must ensure that this is an idea offering solution to a major need of your target audience. Furthermore, if you notice there's a high demand for your idea, it equally means there will be high competition in your chosen field. Hence, you need to assess the competition. Who are you up against? What makes them the preferred brand? What's their pricing strategy? You can visit your competitors' offices and patronize them to find out what makes them stand out. Once you discover their selling points, ask yourself if you will be able to compete or offer consumers a better product or service. Don't forget to check the online market as well. Place an order from them and highlight what makes the different brands unique. Once you gather this information, you can then begin to think of ways to penetrate the saturated market. Importantly, before you move on to the active stages of your feasibility study, look out for the recurring obstacles or challenges associated with the business. When you discover the challenges, research the possible solutions you can integrate to help tackle them. If at this stage you discover that your idea may be successful, you may decide to hire a consultant to manage and conduct your feasibility study for you. This decision is dependent on the type of project or idea you have, because some ideas require the input of professionals like accountants, engineers, and lawyers, amongst others. Alright, let's move on to step 2. Prepare a projected income statement. A projected income statement is important when preparing your feasibility study because it shows the profit and losses for a specific future period. You can also call it a projected income statement. To create a projected income statement, it's expedient to consider your revenue, cost of goods sold, gross profits, and operating expenses. Usually, the equation for arriving at your projected income is gross profit minus operating expenses, which equals net income. If you want to attract investors, you must take this step seriously because investors are more interested in numbers. It has to be as accurate as possible, even though it's about a future event. Your years of experience in your chosen field are important for creating a projected income statement that is accurate. So, if you don't have any experience, it's important to reach out to those already in the business. Step 3. Conduct market research and analysis. Market research is another needed step in conducting your feasibility study. Here, you will need to find out everything about your target audience to determine how to strategically position your business around them. Market research helps you know what's trending in your industry and what influences the buying decisions of your prospective customers. Let's talk about the steps to conducting a market research. Did you know that Entrepreneurs.ng can help you conduct a feasibility study for your business? We also draw up business, sales, and marketing plans. Simply give us a call at the number displayed on your screen to get started. Call 080-3887-4148. Are you having challenges in your business or simply looking for growth? Would you like to talk to an expert? Then you're in luck, because our Ask an Expert consulting service is set to provide worthy solutions for your business. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call. Alright, let's head back to the steps to conducting a market research. The first step is to get familiar with the market. If you've carried out the 2 steps we mentioned earlier and you're convinced that your idea is workable, the next thing is to learn as much as you can about what the market currently holds for your product or service. Although you've done an initial survey of the market, this time you need to dive deeper and leave no stone unturned. 2. Conduct a survey for your target audience. You can come up with a survey regarding your business and share it with your target audience to fill out. Most people don't like filling out surveys, so you can offer them a free sample of your product to encourage them to fill out your survey. Also, take time to interview as many people as possible. Ask them specific questions related to your product or services. Besides meeting people directly, you can also email your survey to people who can benefit from your product but can't see it physically. Remember to be detailed in your survey questions, as this is crucial to the success of your business. Without a thorough understanding of your customers' needs, you may miss out on the opportunities in your industry. The number 3 thing to note when conducting your market research is to determine your competitors' share of the market. Who is the market leader in your industry? How long have they held on to that position, and why? You must take your time to get answers to these questions if you want a share of the same market. When you understand what makes your competitor the preferred brand, you can then begin to work on your competitive advantage. Look for the underserved areas and come in through that. When this is in place, you should be able to identify your potential share of the market. Alright, let's move on to step 4. Conduct operational and organizational analysis. At this point, you need to plan for the operation and organization of your business. This should be done in an in-depth manner, leaving no detail unattended. Here are the basic things to take care of under this step. 1. Identify your workplace and work style. Part of your feasibility study is to determine where you will work and the work style you will adopt. For a start, will you work remotely or rent an office space? Will you have a headquarters with branches scattered around? Or will you maintain a single office space? Are you going to acquire land to build your company or lease a building? Will your team work from a co-working space while you work on setting up your office space? You need to be able to answer these questions affirmatively. Also research the permits and licenses you will need. 2. Determine how your team will be structured. Will you be heading the team yourself, or will you hire someone to do that? What will your staffing requirements be? How many staff will you employ? Will you have a board of directors? If yes, who is qualified to be on the board? Will you handle your recruitment process yourself, or will you outsource it? What will be the salary range of your employees? These and more should be answered when carrying out your feasibility study. 3. Determine the necessary equipment you need. Here, you will list out all the materials you will need for every stage of your business. What equipment will you need? Where will you get your materials? How much will you need to purchase the equipment? Will you partner with a supplier? You should also take note of smaller details like office supplies and deliveries. Also be sure to record the prices of the materials you will need as you research their availability. 4. Identify any required technology. We are in an era where technology is the new order of the day. Without good technology in place, your business cannot thrive in the 21st century. So research if you need any special technology for your business operation. Then research its affordability and availability. Moving on to step 5. Carry out comprehensive financial analysis. This is a very important aspect of your feasibility study. We'll talk about the must-dos when carrying out this step. 1. Itemize your startup or operating cost. Your feasibility study must contain a detailed budget including all the items you need to handle as you kick off your business. Write out the exact amount you need to purchase all the equipment and materials you've highlighted before. Operating costs are the regular running costs of a business. They include such things as salaries, rent, materials, office supplies, and so on. 2. Estimate your revenue predictions. With the information you have so far, you should be able to project what your profit margin would be. You should also be able to ascertain if your revenue stream will remain steady or grow over time. To calculate this, first calculate your fixed costs, that is your rent, salaries, supplies, and so on. With that in place, you can then predict your profit. 3. Identify your funding sources. You must know how to get funding to cover all your estimated costs. So carefully highlight all your available sources of funding and income. Determine if you will be diverting your savings to start the business or if you need investors or bank loans. In most cases, the ultimate feasibility of your idea will come down to questions about money. Alright, let's go to step 6. Review and compile your feasibility study. Once you've completed all the stages of your feasibility study, you need to go over it a second time and then organize your findings. At this point, determine if you need to adjust or change any data or analysis. If you find out that there are some concerns with certain aspects of the feasibility, it doesn't mean that you have to scrap the entire study. All you need to do is to reevaluate your approach and budget. Also take into consideration market changes that can cause disruption in your predictions. Step 7. Decide whether to execute the business idea or not. A feasibility study is conducted to enhance the decision-making process. If the study reveals that the business will yield the desired projected income and has the potential to scale over time, then move to the execution stage. If otherwise, it will be a bad idea to start the business. Let's talk about types of feasibility study. There are 5 different types of feasibility study or distinct topics that a feasibility study can look into. The first one is technical feasibility. It determines whether your organization has the technical resources and expertise to meet the task objectives. Technical feasibility includes an assessment of the proposed system's hardware, software, and other operational specifications. For instance, if you want to open a daycare, is there a playground? Do you have the capability to manage the playground? 2. Economic feasibility. How will economic factors affect the financial plan of your business? These factors include government policies, tax rates, laws, statutory fees, interest rates, and the like. An economic assessment helps determine the viability, cost, and benefits of a business before financial resources are allocated. 3. Legal feasibility. From the name, you can already tell that it is about laws around the business or the location of the business. Delving in and finding out that starting illegally can result in huge fines or repercussions, hence the need for legal feasibility. Have you read our Ultimate Legal Guide to Doing Business in Nigeria? This guide covers 147 legal questions about operating a business in Nigeria and offers 7 free templates. Visit our shop, Entrepreneurs.ng/shop, to get your copy. 4. Operational feasibility. Can the organization's need be met? How will it be met? These are the questions an operational feasibility study answers. It refers to how well your tax aligns with your company's capacity planning, resources, strategic goals, and business objectives. And the 5th type of feasibility study is scheduling feasibility. It is also called time feasibility. When will the work be done and how long will it take? Here, estimated time is allocated to the activities that will contribute to the success of your company. Finally, conducting a thorough feasibility study will prevent you from blindly entering a risky business. Therefore, the impact of a feasibility study on the success or failure of your business cannot be overemphasized. There you have it. Have you conducted a feasibility study for your business before? Tell us about your experience in the comment section and feel free to ask questions if you have any. Remember, you can give us a call at 080-388-74148 to conduct and write your feasibility study. If you found this video useful, kindly share it with your friends and family. Would you like to allow your business to thrive? Do you want your business recognized on other platforms? Do you want to increase your visibility and turnover? Then you're in luck, because at Entrepreneurs.ng we advertise your business on our website with a lot viewing daily, advertise on our social media platforms, press releases, email marketing, and more. Simply visit Entrepreneurs.ng/advertise to get started. Over there you get to download our rate card and peruse our different offerings. Does your business have a company profile yet? Control the narrative and perception of your brand. You have a team of storytellers that will tell your brand story like it has never been told. Also, we love to create visibility for your business and put your brand on the world map. Right on our site and social media pages, we can profile your business. So contact us today to make your brand the preferred choice for our audience of entrepreneurs and business leaders. After you've checked out our list of best business books and found some great ideas, Entrepreneurs.ng can help increase your visibility in the business world. Get in touch with us to put your business on the map. Visit Entrepreneurs.ng/shop to get you one of our books. You can use this link to access our services. To keep track of our activities and services, follow us on all of our social media pages. Follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Dear entrepreneur, thank you for watching. Subscribe and peruse our channel for more informative and educational videos. Till we'll see you next time. It's bye for now.